So this is about the level of disturbance that I look for. We get to watch pigs be bad with a garden hose, huh? Why don't you guys leave that alone? Huh? You're messing up my video here. I'm supposed to be showing how pigs are awesome and all the good things they do. And you're over here messing with my garden hose. Give it back. So, I guess have good water infrastructure, huh? So that your pigs can't get at your hose, knock down your fence. Look at these guys. Let go. Give me that. Oh, they'll just take the whole thing if they can. Look at them over there. It's not a toy. Give me that hose. It's like tug of war. Combined, they weigh more than I do. Give me that. Not your hose. Alright, now I gotta go shut off the water. Fortunately, I have a frost-free hydrant down here. I used to have to drag like hundreds of yards of garden hose all over this place, but I was able to put this in with a grant worth its weight in gold right there. So anyway, what I was saying, ideal level of disturbance, at least in my opinion. So we're going to move the pigs over into this. And this is what that used to look like less than a month ago. So they've been in here a little over 3 weeks. And as you can see, not a lot of green left in there. Everything they can reach has been trampled or eaten. With some exceptions. They left some grass, and that's good because this is going to really help the next crop of grass kind of boom in here. I'll throw some seed down too, but I don't really need to. That's all going to come back nicely. We haven't had some rain in a while, so that's why you see so much dust. But crazy pigs. Anyway, I usually wait till it looks like they can't really do any more disturbance, and then it's time to move. The trick is catching them. Usually the answer to that trick is apples. Bait them back into home base with apples or acorns or some kind of thing they like. Right now apples is what I'll have available, and I'll have to buy those. But it is what it is, because their feeder still has a couple 100 pounds of feed in it, and it's going to take them too long to eat that. So, oh look, he's tearing up my rose bush. Good. Eat all those rose bushes. So when you guys are trying to develop silvopasture using pigs, look for about that level of disturbance. Once I move this fence line and get them, it's just going to come to the other side of these trees. These are some chestnuts, most of which are dead because I don't do very well with trees, but they're going to get all throughout here. And then all of this will look like that. Man, what got into you guys today? Pigs are acting crazy. Why are you guys being crazy pigs? What's the deal? I don't know why they're acting all crazy. I was squirting them with the hose. That got them kind of worked up. But it's hot today. Huh? Isn't that right, buddy? It's a hot day. Yeah. See that? Eating bindweed. Good. Eat all that stuff. Eat all that stuff. That's some good bindweed, huh? Other people call it creeping Jenny. Either way, super invasive, problematic plant. Got lots of little thorns on it. I'm happy the pigs like to eat it. Man, they're being super crazy today. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you, buddy. So, continue to walk here. I'll come through with some loppers and start knocking down some of this stuff. That's an ash. I don't really want to cut down any ash since the emerald ash borers killed almost all the ash in Pennsylvania. So I'm going to give every guy I can a chance. But this guy's in a whole bunch of walnuts here, so he probably doesn't have too much of a chance anyway. And I like this oak better. That's a nice oak coming in there. That guy was about as big as this ash 6 years ago when I brought the property. That tree's doing really well. And I've had pigs on it every year now for years. And as you can see, no exposed roots. I wouldn't tie a water barrel to this tree, but the tree is fine. So you can run pigs along high value trees as long as you don't leave them there or encourage them to dig at that particular one. Isn't that right, guys? You're out of breath. Stop running. They really beat up this corner along my driveway. They dug up like a 4-foot section of rebar here too. I have no idea where that came from, but I just come out here one day and there's a big hunk of rebar laying on the fence, grounding it out. So as you can see if I can get lower here, they create like a berm. As you can see right there, look at that berm. All the way around the fence. Careful, you're gonna get zapped. All the way around the fence, they create a berm. And that's good because it's less likely it'll try and root under the fence, but also it retains water back in there where I want it. If you're using portable solar chargers, you don't need to go to the little metal clips at the end. You can just tie them into the line anywhere. That fully energizes the fence, no problem. So for years I thought I had to have these chargers at the intersections of the two panels where the little metal clips are. You can kind of see, let's see here. Those clips right there. But you don't need to do that. Anywhere you want to tie into the fence, tie into the fence. It's going to work. Isn't that right, guys? They got some clover here they haven't eaten yet, but that's because it's too close to the wire. You guys are scared, and rightfully so. 10,000 volts. He's eating some burdock there. What else you got? Nothing. Did I scare you? Anyway, I know it looks extreme, like the surface of the moon, but this is the kind of disturbance I get before I move the pigs. And this will spring back with vigor. So, you know, you don't need to move them sooner than that. It's not going to hurt your land.